Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? It's George again. Got another video for you. We're going to talk about something crazy. I got a little story for you today. I'm about to tell you why you should not co-sign for nobody, for nothing. Don't put your credit on the line co-signing for anybody. Now, I know you got some friends out there or some family who may need you to sign off on something because their credit is bad. You know, hey, listen, it's not your job to bail nobody out for nothing like that. If their credit ain't right, they need to get their credit right. Period. It's not your job to sit there and, put your credit in jeopardy for someone who doesn't have good credit already. If they don't have good credit, it's for a reason, because they're not responsible enough, or they've made a few mistakes that they have to, answer for and do the right things to get their credit. Because everybody don't have good credit for whatever reason. Having good credit is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would have good credit. But you have to take into account the reasons why the person that's asking you to co-sign for them. Ask yourself, why is it that they need help in the first place? Because if they can't pay their own bills, what makes you think they're going to pay the bill that their name is not on? And that's going to be your name. So if they don't pay the bill, you know who's getting screwed in the end? You. Your credit is going to go down. You're going to take the hit. You're going to take the fall. You're going to be the one responsible. Okay, you want to put yourself in that spot for somebody else who didn't care enough to pay for their own bills in their own name? I don't know. I don't think co-signing is a good idea. I've done it for a friend of mine. Tell you a quick story. One of my boys, he needed to get his own apartment. Called me up. Was like, "Hey G, do me a favor. I need you to help me get this apartment. My credit's kind of, shady. You know what I mean? I need you to help me get this crib." I mean, the thing is, he got the apartment, and he seemed like he was in a good place financially because he had 2 jobs. So I figure the guy has 2 jobs. Then he actually went on and got another job. He had 3 jobs after a while. Okay, so he's making good money. I mean, he's not really doing anything. He was on his grind. He was, he had his 2 feet to the ground. He's established. He had 3 jobs. Okay, he's normally a good dude. So I said, all right. I hooked him up, and what happened was, over time, he was paying his rent and everything, so for a while. But I noticed something. After he finally left that apartment, that's when I started checking my own credit and getting on top of my own finances. I realized that there was a collection on there that wasn't mine. And when I saw the company that was from, and I started doing my due diligence and investigating it myself, I realized where it was from. It was from the rental office that the property manager of the apartment that he was renting. And he never told me he missed a payment. Never told me. I had to find it on my own. And that collection was on my report for a number of years. And, I had to work to get it off. After I learned how to do it myself and get collections and, collections off my report, as well as other negative items, I learned how to repair my credit myself. I put my knowledge into use. I got it off. But me and him had a nice little talk. Needless to say, I mean, he never disclosed to me that he actually messed up. So I say that to say this: don't do it. I did it. I didn't like the result. I mean, yeah, you want to help out people that's close to you because you're a good person. You know, sometimes it backfires and blows up in your face. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do it at all. But you got to understand, you got to, take into account who you're doing favors for. Okay? Co-signing is it's a personal decision you should make for yourself and for that person who's asking you for the signature. Me, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not. Period. So that's just the way it is. I don't have the patience. I'm not going to be making phone calls. We're not getting into no arguments. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not doing it. So that's just the way it is. So we don't have to go there, me and none of my friends. They know where I stand now. I did it once, no more. But as for you, anybody watching this video, hey, that's up to you. You already know my opinion. So yeah. Hey, listen, before you go, before the video is finished, please, hit me with a like, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, please help out this YouTube algorithm, to give my channel some love. And drop me a comment, tell me how you feel about co-signing for anybody else. Tell me in the comments if you ever had an experience where you co-signed for somebody and it turned out for the worse for you and you suffered taking a huge hit on your credit. Let me know. Let everybody else feel your pain in the comments about co-signing if you have a nightmare story to tell. All right, yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and until next video, I'll see you later. Have a good one.